I got one.
All right.
This guy is amazing. Like he really is amazing, but nobody talks about him, even though he's a classic. And I think Hero appreciate this. The best doctor in all of anime and
Oh my
manga,
god.
Blackjack.
Oh shit.
Blackjack is a Blackjack. You know, like if you need a doctor, you call this guy. I mean, look, I'll admit, Tenma's a great person, but Blackjack's the best doctor.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this guy, and the funny thing is he tricks people because he says he'll do things because he's so good for massive amounts of money, but then he just does it out of the kindness of his heart anyway. He just likes to fake people out.
I know, man. Try to teach them the value of life and what you're willing to do to, to get it back.
Just that kind of guy.
You know?
Plus, he's got that design,
Stuff
man.
he does.
That classic spike hair, man.
Yeah, no, it's got that Scarface from like Captain Harlock or something.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have
Yeah,
like
the stuff
white
he's
hair,
able to
like
do.
half white hair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, black and white hair. Then his skin's also multicolored, also.
Blackjack.
I know, man, because like, as a kid, like he was like involved in a bombing accident that killed his mom, and he barely survived. And then because of that, he decided to become a doctor.
I know, he's got an awesome origin story as well.
Just goes around helping
Very
people.
He knows.
I mean, he's been through some crazy operations. Like, remember that one where he had to turn that girl into a guy? That, like, girl. And that was messed up, too, because that was a girl he liked. It was just like oh, damn.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
actually, the one thing I do want to talk about before you switch.
Hold on a second. I gotta ask, man.
All right.
He gave her a dick, man.
Yeah. It's like, when you really love them, you have to let them go, man. It's like,
No.
It's like really letting him go, man. It's
That's the definition of wasted potential, right there.
yo.
I'm like, damn it, Tezuka.
Anyways, the last thing I want to say about Blackjack is that this one is kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of angelic and kind of divine. This one operation he did. Basically, there's this one woman who had like pretty much they were like conjoined twins, but the other twin never was born properly, and it basically was just like a pile of organs and everything, and they wanted to just get rid of it. But what Blackjack did, that he made like an artificial body for all those organs, and pretty much made that body come to life, like in a Pinocchio kind of style, and that's the origin of Pinocchio. Of that little girl he spends with her. So. Yeah. It was like, has the hands of God, man.
Best doctor
Hands of God.
Okay. Now, I'm sure a couple people in this call will appreciate this, and whoever doesn't appreciate this needs to appreciate it. I'm just saying.
Or fuck them.
I'm gonna talk about my man Sakata Gintoki for a little bit. Let me just do that. I'm sorry, I know I do it a lot. But I do fanboy almost. It's rare for me to fanboy over a main character when obviously they're on screen most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have that one or two epic moments. But this dude just is just amazing. He has some of the best like one-liners and shit. When he comes in to save somebody, he'll say some smooth ass shit and then walk away. And he doesn't always have to be cool. Sometimes he has his balls crashed by a hammer. Things have to happen. Yeah? Sometimes he's buck ass naked running down the street. Like, you never know what you're gonna get with this guy. But when he's funny, he's funny. When he's in the straight man, he's the best straight man you can ask for. When he's the comedic man, he's the best comedic man you can ask for. And he's just a fucking beast with actually a really good backstory and a sad, tragic past. And he just has everything that you'd want in a main character. And he's awesome. He's just fucking awesome. He's Gintoki, man. He's Gintoki. There's nothing else I have to say. He doesn't need a real sword to fuck you up. He's essentially like a comedic version of Kenshin, but I guess in a different way, a weird way. I don't know. But yeah, it's Gintoki. I don't really have to say much more. The Benizaku arc was just the seal for me when it came to how amazing he was as a character, and it's just been getting better and better and better ever since. The guy's an asshole, but I love the dude. He's just amazing. Gintoki, man. Get on the Gintama, people, if anyone's watching. If whoever's watching this video, it's not on Gintama, get on it. Like, stop. It's a gag manga. Just shut up and get on it, alright? Just stop.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Like one of the scenes that I fanboyed so hard from it was like the weirdest scenes of Gintama. It was that one scene where his dick turned to a screwdriver and he literally fucked over the ship to make it crash. I don't know why. I felt like that is so badass.
It's just like
he crushed the ship by fucking it. Just like
it's like I'm gonna screw this thing to oblivion. Like, oh,
screw you to hell.
Literally screwed it.
Screw to hell.
Oh god, so many good scenes you can talk about. But yeah, let's go with that one.
I got one.
All right.
Okay. Not fanboying, but somebody I really like though, even though he's creepy as fuck, and that has to be Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. For some reason, even though he doesn't get a lot of screen time, but when he's on screen, it's worth it though. Especially the latest episode of what he did to that butler, and just the mystery behind him though. Like, what is his real goals though? Because at first I thought he wanted to just make Gon stronger and kill him, but then he kind of does like a 180 where he's like, well, what does he really want to do? And I hope we do get the character development of Hisoka in the next couple of chapters. But goddamn, when Hisoka, when he fights ready, man, it's like, yeah, I got my dick hard and ready. So come on, let's do this. So, I like Hisoka, man. He's awesome.
You stole mine, man. Hisoka's amazing.
He nasty.
Hisoka's like probably one of the most awesome villains in anime, and you still don't know that much about him. It's just he's got that personality, that swag. He's just so cool. And he's so threatening and humorous. He's kind of like the Joker, except not quite as threatening and more perverted.
Not as evil. Yeah, I mean, it's still clear whether or not he's a villain.
It's more like neutrally. I mean, he still kills people. He's not a good person, but
yeah, but so do a lot of people in that verse.
Yeah, but not the
He
hero.
just does whatever he wants.
I guess Kahlua did,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, he's kind of was formerly an assassin, though. It's kind of hard to use.
Look at Kurapika, man. That dude just wants to murder everyone, man.
No, he wants to murder, bad people. There's a difference.
Bad people, but I see. Murder's okay if it's the people that you don't like.
Exactly.
I see. Like, fuck that guy.
That dude.
I see. All right.
Yeah, but Hisoka is a good choice. What an awesome character. I fanboy over him all the time.
Swing.
We all do. We all swing. We all swing for him.
We all swing a little bit for Hisoka, even if we don't admit it.
Yes, perverted.
I'll admit it.
I'll admit it.
Yeah, don't fight that guy in the dark alley when his dick hard, man.
Why is
You
his
should
dick hard,
fight him,
man?
period.
It's
It's not going to make a difference, but...
Nobody wants
It's
to fight a
like
guy
all
with his
gold and
dick hard.
shiny and shit, man. Like, it's like.
And I feel like only Hisoka can stand up to that shit. It's like
Mine's a screwdriver.
Only one though. Someone's made that fan.
I don't know, man. I mean, Kentucky, this one time it did rip off the robot's dick off. So
Oh, no.
God
Oh
damn
yeah,
it.
and then he shoved it back in its mouth. Just like literally go suck a dick.
Damn.
Suck a dick.
Robot's
delicious, man.
This is really weird, but kind of somebody that I talk about all the time, that I fanboy over, I guess, is probably Tenzen, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just bring him up as a villain all the time, and I think it's just because he's so... I think it's because, honestly, he's so over the top. Like you don't think that anybody could possibly be that evil, because, I mean, dude, the guy, tries to rape his cousin twice. I mean, that's... And he just does it pretty much for purely political gain. I mean, the guy... It doesn't get much more evil than that. I mean, and I think he's one of the reasons why I like Basilisk so much is because he's such a threatening force that it kind of takes two people to take him down, which in Basilisk is actually saying something.
Yeah. That immortality of it.
Man, that sounds like some Game of Thrones shit, man.
It is.
Cousin.
Actually, it's like ninja version of Game of Thrones, man.
Yeah, mixed it with Romeo and Juliet undertones.
Sharks and Lannisters, man. Ogas and Egas.
Yeah. He just tends it, and he just even though he does get his ass handed to him a couple of times, but he's like, that don't stop it.
He always gets back up, though. That's the thing. He's one of the toughest bad guys because he's not overpowered. He's unstoppable.
Is he immortal and shit?
Sort of.
Pretty close to immortality, so.
About as close as you can get. He's actually the oldest person, which is weird.
So it's like a Deadpool kind of thing?
Deadpool, but not as funny.
Around there, but...
Let's see. I imagine not as funny.
Much more manly eyebrows, though.
Yeah.
He's like one of the kings, and he's got the most perfectly trimmed. They have this awesome angle.
I know, man. They're like spike hair.
I have the DVD right here. Right here.
It's amazing. It's his eyebrows are fantastic.
I mean,
a good villain must have good eyebrows.
It's true. It's a staple. You have to. It's one of the primary standards.
Yeah, in this time I'll just unleash my Doro Hidoro fanboy, man.
It was
Talk about
edible.
Just my boy Shin, this dude. Oh my god! It's like he has bashed a dude's brain out just like by headbutting him, just like, and just like he has pretty crazy magic. Basically, just slices people like bits, but he doesn't even use it. He just gets a hammer, just starts beating the shit out of everybody. And like when this guy comes in, he's just intimidating. I mean, Volume 2, and he just comes the hole and just basically fucks up Kaiman. It's like, oh shit, man!
With
like
a hammer.
I know the hammer. He just turns it upside down and just like, like, oh shit.
Hammer time.
Exactly. Man. He was in JoJo. That'd be his stand right there.
I could just fanboy over all the Joestars, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Joestar family.
Just he's a badass motherfucker, man.
It's more than you
That's all
want.
you need to say.
I know, and he has a heart for a mask.
Yeah, man. It's like that one heart, man. He will literally give you heart problems.
I'm gonna talk about this one character just because his voice actor passed away last week.
Oh.
So like,
Now I think I do know this character.
Like it left an impact on my heart. So I'm like, I was very sad that day when he left. There's this one character from the 70s from Ashita no Joe, and his name is Toro Rikishi, like Joe's rival. This guy's like the symbol of a boxer, man. He goes through all this shit. Like he initially starts off as an asshole, like all egotistical and shit, but then out of nowhere, for the sake of rivalry, he takes boxing like to the limit. He goes through this weight control where he nearly dies because of it, and he goes like to this hell, and he became so thin. But one of the most epic moments in the training that he did, that he fought against 3 bulls and knocked them out. It's like, it's so manly.
I like Superman to me, man.
I'll just say that Rikishi, man, he's like the best rival for any boxing series to have, man. It's like, Rikishi's the man.
It's like better than Miyato.
Well, he is by far, man. But
He's
the
cool.
guy's just badass, man. Rikishi's like that boxer you don't want to fuck with, man. He's one of the top tier boxers in the Ashita no Joe series and deserves that title.